An aftermarket part for my favorite weapon in Modern Warfare Zombies? I'm intrigued. Welcome to the JAK Patriot. Hello, I'm Mr. L, and today we're going to be taking a look at the JAK Patriot in Modern Warfare Zombies. Since I already reviewed the M16 previously, I'm going to do my best to keep this review a bit short and sweet, but also go over what has changed on the gun since last time.
Wait a minute, this has all happened before.
Unlocked by activating it via Armory unlocks with the daily challenges, the JAK Patriot is a Season 3 aftermarket part for the M16. When equipped, the JAK Patriot makes the M16 fully automatic and clocks in with a fire rate of 810.8 RPM. For comparison, the base M16's burst fire rate clocks in at 596 RPM, just to give you an idea. It still comes with a 30 round mag with an initial starting ammo reserve of 150 rounds when you start off in the game, and goes up to a maximum capacity of 360 rounds in reserve. The reload speeds on a JAK Patriot remain the same as the base M16, clocking in at 2.6 seconds when partially empty, and 2.7 seconds when the mag is empty. In trade-off for the full auto fire on the JAK Patriot, along with all the recoil removed, you'll be dealing slightly less damage against the zombies in return. I say slightly less, as I literally can't tell the difference in-game. It's a minor change, but again, it's super hard to tell sometimes. The irons for the JAK Patriot / M16, just like last time, are just as amazing as always. They're clean and slick to use against zombies, and back in Season 3 before the aftermarket part was added in, Sledgehammer Games updated the M16's visual recoil for the irons so that the irons don't bounce around as much. Previously, it was really difficult to hit your shots because of how bouncy the visual recoil was as you were aiming down sights. It made fighting zombies really difficult with how bouncy the visual recoil was. So now with better visual recoil for the irons, you'll be less reliant on tac stance now. Still use tac stance on the M16 / JAK Patriot in case of close quarters emergencies, but hey, now you can ADS with the M16 without ever having to worry about the bouncy visual recoil on the irons ever again. Now when it comes to the regular hordes of the undead, the JAK Patriot is really good against the zombies, but it shouldn't be that surprising. The JAK Patriot acts like almost every other Modern Warfare 2 assault rifle against the zombies, which isn't bad, but it's nothing special. I don't have much else to really add. It can kill special enemies and regular zombies without issue in both the low and medium threat zone, depending on the Aether tool of course, so yeah, I don't have anything else new to say. So it's no shock the JAK Patriot is a solid weapon against zombies. Alright, let's see how it is when it's thrown in the Pack-a-Punch. When you Pack-a-Punch the JAK Patriot, you get the Skull Striker. The Skull Striker now has 60 rounds in the mag and 600 in reserve, and just like every other gun, the damage is increased when Pack-a-Punched. The fire rate remains unchanged, which makes the Pack-a-Punch JAK Patriot nothing special to hype about. Again, it can still kill all enemies without any issue despite the slight damage reduction, but don't get it twisted, it can easily hold its own in Tier 3 without issue, which is pretty damn good. Not to mention, it can also take out the Tier 3 special and elite enemies pretty freaking well. Now that we covered the Pack-a-Punch JAK Patriot being a solid Tier 3 weapon, it now brings us to the attachment selection. For your first attachment, I recommend equipping the 60 round mag on the M16, as you'll have 540 rounds in reserve on the base M16, but the Skull Striker will now have 120 rounds in the mag and a whopping 900 rounds at your disposal to use against the undead army. For your muzzle, equip the JAK BFB muzzle to help remove the gun's vertical and horizontal recoil, and help improve the gun kick control on the M16. For your underbarrel, equip the FTAC MSP 98 hand stop grip for improved aim walking speed, better movement speed, and to reduce the gun's vertical recoil control, and to better the gun kick control for the M16. For your stock, equip the Demo Fade Pro stock for better aim walking speed and better sprint speed on the M16. And finally, for your barrel, de-equip the JAK Patriot in favor for the 14-inch carbine shroud barrel for a better hipfire and tac stand spread, along with improved recoil control and better bullet velocity, and better hip recoil control for the M16. In my opinion, the JAK Patriot is a very unnecessary aftermarket part kit for the M16 and zombies. It just makes the base M16 feel like every other Modern Warfare 2 assault rifle in zombies. Seriously, almost every full auto Modern Warfare 2 assault rifle in zombies has the exact same ammo loadout copy and pasted, making the aftermarket part all the more uninteresting. Just don't bother with this aftermarket part. It's a waste of an attachment slot that is far better suited for multiplayer and Warzone, not zombies. Seriously, the M16 is so much better with the updated recommended attachments I have for the gun. It helps make the Skull Striker not only have better recoil control handling, but more importantly, it makes the gun more mobile when trying to kill zombies on the run. Not to mention pack punching it from burst to full auto is damn near satisfying, and to this day, makes it the best assault rifle to use to light up the zombies up in a red mist. To stick to the base M16, folks, it's far superior than a JAK Patriot. That wraps up this review. I hope you all enjoyed this review, and join me next time, where I'll be taking a look at the STG-44. Until then, this is Mr. L, signing off.